Rings, she's this fucking sinister ass clock lady who just be hanging around. You know what I'm saying?
With that, I saw quotes that saying that this Marvel's Avengers, this fucking Doctor Strange movie is about to be their first horror film, and that when Loki at the end of the Loki movie or show, when she popped up out of nowhere, that little jump scare, that was a intro to that.
Oh, we're getting there.
And then they said there was something else that happened in another show with another little jump scare. It was something in WandaVision, I think.
I'm sure.
The
whole show.
The whole show is
creepy,
that,
weird.
them, and then they're saying that this is going to be their first horror film for Marvel.
I'm excited. Because you know, like,
Multiverse of Madness.
You know how deep, like, so Doctor Strange in his history, man, like, he starts the groups, like, I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but they, like, specifically watch, like, specific thing.
Magical.
Yes,
yeah.
They specifically watch magical shit. Then there's like the Illuminati. They specifically do this shit in space. And, like in Doctor Strange,
protecting your reality.
You know what I mean? Like Doctor Strange is hands on with everything that happens going forward.
Hey, so, and with that,
you know what's trying to tell him, right?
Yeah,
I watched Doctor Strange and I rewatched Iron Man, and just looking back, the only difference between him and Tony Stark is that Doctor Strange kind of like mellowed down his douchebagness. Because
he got spiritual,
bro. Yes, sir.
That's it. He got broken down, and then when he got broken down, he saw a different light.
Bro, when you have a
Tony hasn't really been broken down.
He had a full spiritual awakening, bro.
Literally,
she said, "Open your mind."
Well, boom, and she said, "Open your eyes."
Yeah, I mean, and flew this man through the realms.
Like the man saw everything, Dormammu and everything.
Quantum realm, dark realm, the hands realm, nigga.
There's only one real difference. If Tony would have gotten blown up in Carmitage, he probably would have done the same thing. But Tony Stark got revived by a guy who put a car battery in his chest.
Yes, sir.
And it made him even more popular, and this and that. So his douchebagness got higher and higher. But in the beginning of Doctor Strange, they were the exact same. I was like, this nigga's Tony for sure.
Just get money, good at what you do, total asshole,
man. Different shit, man.
100%. And they took different paths to be heroes, man. So Tony Stark was the blueprint, honestly, with the way the MCU has designed it. And honestly, in the comic books, it's like that too. He comes back. I told him in a couple episodes ago, man. I talked about Tony Stark and how he comes back as AI, man, in the comic books. After he dies, he comes back as artificial intelligence, and he's always an Iron Man suit. You know what I'm saying? He becomes like the new Jarvis and shit in one of the comic books that I'm reading. So there's shit like that could happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as where we're leading, but so far though, like I said, he set up everything, right? One of the biggest things that he set up going forward for us is fucking Spider-Man, which is one of the most exciting things that we got coming out, man. Especially after the multiverse, right? We know the split's coming.
I think it's gonna drop tomorrow.
Yeah, we're talking about that, yeah.
I think it's going to be in the theaters tonight when we go see Snake Eyes.
Oh, yeah. I really hope so.
Because how best would it be to drop it on a Friday, but because the movie's only going to be in theaters.
Yeah. Exactly.
So why not drop the trailer in theaters?
Just for the A-listers, bro.
And because they said they were going to wait for Loki to have their thing, and Loki's been over for a week.
Yes, sir.
And everybody's been able to go through that. And then they said they're gonna get Black Widow its time, and Black Widow has been on the top charts for 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, sir.
So they already got their goodness gracious.
Yes.
So it's.
Oh, we have a segment for her too. But yeah, Spider-Man, man, because of the fact that we had Tobey Maguire who set the foundation for dope Spider-Man movies. It did get a little weird towards the end. It was still a good movie, just a little bit weird.
I don't think so.
You don't think it was a good movie?
I thought it was a great movie.
I didn't think it was that good.
I thought it was a great movie.
I thought it was weird as shit.
What are you talking about?
Spider-Man 3.
I'm talking about Spider-Man 3.
You're talking about Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something different.
It wasn't a bad movie.
I thought it was a great movie.
I didn't think it was a great movie. That's my own personal opinion.
I didn't care for
Eddie Brock, the choice. I thought he did great.
I'm talking about Sandman. I didn't too much care for Sandman being in the movie.
Yeah, that was extra.
But the movie itself was tough.
I like them using.
I like seeing
the Goblin,
Harry Osborn going in there.
Yes, sir.
I like seeing Venom in there.
Yeah, I like the black suit. You know what I'm saying? This they came me a lot. Sandman in there.
Huh? And Miles Morales suit. That's what it was.
No, it's Venom.
I'm saying they just painted the suit black.
Pretty much. It's just a black Spider-Man suit.
That's what he did in the movie too.
Yeah. So I mean, but that's like I said, foundation. And then we had Andrew Garfield with the dope ones coming up with the Amazing Spider-Man. So them shit were tight.
Those
are my
people didn't like it.
I don't know. I hated the second one. That was crazy.
That shit was great, bro.
That second one was the best one.
Ah,
that man, it really shows you.
You remember my name?
Like, and to be honest, I was one of the people who thought it was going to be terrible because of Jamie Foxx being in it. I didn't think he was going to be a good Electro. And I specifically with Spider-Man movies I'm very critique about those movies. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Tobey Maguire series better than anything because of the fact of it didn't go with comic books.
No, Batman's my guy. Spider-Man's his guy.
So it's just like,
you know what I mean?
Like they didn't introduce Gwen to the third movie. It didn't make no fucking sense.
Tom Holland's movies.
Huh?
I think so too.
For sure.
I think so too.
For sure. They go with the comic books.
Yeah,
that's
all I remember
why
about
I like
the first Tom Holland movie is just him getting his ass whooped. I'm like, that's kind of all I remember. Is he Spider-Man in that, or is he just a kid like child abuse?
So it's what?
But you gotta realize he just got his powers.
I know. I just remember just getting whooped by his girlfriend's dad the whole movie. And that's it.
That's true.
It's just a normal high school story.
Homecoming. That's what it was.
That's what's good.
Far From Home was tough.
Far From Home was tight. That's
Far From Home was that was the best movie. That one.
Whoo! That
movie. That
movie with the stealth suit and the red and black suit. The Stark build, bro. I love it. So now that branches us off. At the end of that, right? Fucking Mysterio pretty much bullshitted everybody and put put Peter on blast.
That nigga said he kills me.
Yeah, man. And then doctored up the footage.
Said that nigga's name is Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. Doctor
nigga sitting on the post like, what the fuck?
Bruh, what?
Girlfriend,
just dropped his girlfriend off.
Who just barely found out, mind you.
She had the first swing, her first fucking swing. You feel me?
Well, that was fun.
Just had her first
I'll see you later.
That was fun.
I'll see you later. I'm finna go do patrol.
Announcement.
No, you're not.
Breaking news.
Everybody's
turned around. Everybody literally stopped.
Bruh, I'm trying some Times Square shit.
Why they put it on the square?
Why they put it on the big screen?
Everybody stopped walking in Times Square, and it said breaking
on the big screen.
There he is.
Right there in daylight on the sign. Murderer.
As he's saying all this, like Peter Parker or Spider-Man's trying to hurt me. Ever look at him like, nigga, what?
Bruh, and he ain't enough time because the footage has been doctored like a mother. I mean, that didn't happen.
Execute who?
Yeah, wait a minute. No, that's not what happened. Not enough
and then
time.
next thing you know, Peter Parker's real name is, or Spider-Man's real name is Peter Parker.
Bro,
shows his picture and everything.
Bro.
Just a child.
Oh my god. And that's how it ends.
Now to know that those two are going to be in there, and I don't know if you've heard, Tay, I don't know if you've heard, Gwen's going to be in the movie too, from Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
So my theory is that when she's falling to her death, a portal opened, and she's just falling in the air, literally just falling in the air, and he goes down and actually saves her life.
And that sounds
and they're in another universe.
Well, yeah, because it would have to be another universe.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. They're in a whole other universe because when that happens, exactly, when that happens, the branch opens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we get an older Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
We get an older Tobey Maguire that's been through some shit. He just sees, maybe he's done being Spider-Man, but he just saw a fucking branch. All he sees is just a branch opening while he's chilling. He's like, what the fuck?
Now, have you seen Into the Spider-Verse? Brother, when I tell you that's one of my favorite movies of all time, I don't pay for movies, I paid for that shit. You already know. I bought it, and the kids love it. I've seen it probably 25 times at least. It's so fucking good. But in that movie, they really give you, okay, here's Spider-Man, Peter Parker. I've been the only Spider-Man for 20 years. All right, here's Peter Parker. I've been the only Spider-Man.
My name is Peter B. Parker.
You feel me? For the last 10 years, I've been the only Spider-Man. And they got Gwen for the last 3 years.
And in that movie, when they're not in their same universe, they're glitching and shit.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
So if this movie is called Far From Home, in different universes, they're all glitching type shit.
Right there, I'm telling you. We get fucking that's easy setup for old Peter Parker to meet young Peter Parker, and then even younger Peter Parker. That's an easy setup. Time, and then you boom.
Now,
oh yeah.
I don't want to say this, but I read it. I didn't read it. I saw a picture of it, and it made me think.
Say it.
So
that's what we do on this show. We say
Tom
shit.
Holland's contract ended with the MCU, right?
Yeah, I did see that.
What happens if he dies in this movie, and we get Andrew Garfield as the new Spider-Man?
I'm okay with that.
If only.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. And there's no disrespect to Tom Holland, man.
But now listen, it would make sense
but
if he moves from one universe to another and they can keep him in that universe. it could make sense, right?
And you know, with the Doctor Strange movie and the suits that they've showed for Spider-Man, there's gonna be mystic infusement for these suits. So he's gonna be traveling through dimensions.
So he could find a way to keep him in that universe.
Yes, sir.
Get rid of that emotional Tony Stark string. That's
it's like a daddy thing.
Yeah,
and it's just it's not that I don't like it.
Andrew Garfield got that independent swag.
Yes,
that's what I need.
And Tobey
I
Maguire
need him to have confidence.
He's a fighter.
Yes, sir.
So Andrew Garfield's been through he hasn't been through a lot, but he's been through a lot.
Man,
that man went through Electro. That man went through the Lizard.
Him and so let's right there.
Right, come on,
right
bro.
there.
And his Quaid died.
Come on, bro.
I was gonna say
when his father died, that man told him
right
he can't see his daughter no more. Type. Last words,
man. Right there.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The first time we get introduced to Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man is in Civil War, and he's on a team. And the next time he's on a team, and then he gets his own movie after the shit. After the shit, and so it's fucking. It takes a little bit.
Well, actually, he got his own movie after Civil War.
Right, okay, so
he got the team. Homecoming was after Civil War, and then he was on.
And like you said, in most of that movie, swear to God, he was getting his ass kicked. Most of that movie,
he didn't really have any offense. It was just the fact that he was there.
He was there. It was
but they explained why he didn't have any offense because in the first movie when they showed him he just barely started.
That's right. There's a story of the development, but that's what we're talking about right now. Because Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man put in work, man. Bro, he had to fucking fight by himself.
No man. Green Goblin.
Same thing, yes sir. Green Goblin.
Fucking Doc Ock.
Yes sir.
Then he had to save his girl from Doc Ock first. And then he had to save Aunt May.
Yes sir. Nigga had to fight multiple in part 3 by himself.
And then he had to get Venom, Sandman, and he got to hit his homeboy.
Yes sir. Andrew Garfield.
Let's not forget he had to get his homeboy.
Yeah.
Years of knowing. Yeah. But Andrew Garfield's homeboy, he known him since he was a kid, but there was a gap.
Yeah.
And his homeboy was crazy.
But in his movies,
he was crazy in those movies.
Man.
That man did not give a fuck about nobody. That man just wanted
like the weird animal torture kind of.
For sure. And we'll see, that's what we're talking about. That's the differences, and so this Spider-Man has the whole I need a mentor type shit going on and hasn't really developed into an independent Peter Parker
So
yet.
y'all seen Homecoming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's talks that the black dude that he was talking and interrogating is Miles Morales' uncle.
Yes, sir. That is, from what I know.
Because he said, I got a nephew living here.
Yeah, that's
I don't want all this shit going on.
When you look at the cast, that's what he's on there. That's Aaron, man. That's him. The Prowler, G. You know what I'm saying? Just
ain't no way he doing that though.
Oh nah. He's got to get some muscle up. He's not. He can't be the Prowler yet. Not in this scene. It's still early. But that's what we got though. Man, Into the Spider-Verse showed the Prowler. Man, that shit's fucking heavy. That fucking sound that comes on when he pops up. I love it. Okay, last thing about Spider-Man though. I read that there's a good possibility because he's probably facing murder charges or some shit. Peter Parker.
Daredevil.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I read it too.
I
read it a couple months ago. I read it months ago. I was like, I don't
Matt Murdock, bro.
Now,
I need to see it.
Now, if I see a Matt Murdock, I need to see the Matt Murdock from the Netflix
show. Yes, give me that
because that nigga is crazy.
Yeah, I read that too. Give me that, because man, if they keep that going,
that means that we might see Luke Cage.
That's a whole man.
Oh, it's the Punisher.
Iron Fist.
Yes, sir. The Punisher. That's the one I want.
Hella shit,
bro. Out of all the Netflix shows, bro, Luke Cage was tight. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was okay.
Oh yeah, no, the Punisher was their best show.
The Punisher was the best show.
Minus Daredevil. The Punisher was the best.
Daredevil was on point. The Punisher was on point. Jessica Jones season 1 was pretty tight. Season 2 was in. Iron Fist season 1 was in. I don't know if they had a season 2. They did. I don't remember watching season 2. I just know they had the one with the
Iron Fist season 1 was Iron Fist season 1 was tough. The season 2 was mid.
See what I'm saying?
I don't even remember what happened.
So yeah, right. So if they bring them in, that's a whole new light for them because you're talking MCU life, man. That's huge for Matt Murdock, man.
That just means that every show that's out there, niggas need to watch. I've been telling people, you guys gotta watch show. Like when I told people they had to watch, I asked people, did y'all watch Black Widow? They said maybe, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I'll say if y'all watch Black Widow, make sure you watch everything in Falcon and Winter Soldier first.
Yeah, man. And you know what?
They asked me why, and I said no reason.
Let's move on.
I just say you should watch the shows first before you watch any movies.
That's right.
But you should specifically watch that show first before you watch anything in Black Widow. And they was like, okay. And they watched that show, and then that night they went to, not that night, the next day they went to go see Black Widow.
Yes, sir.
And they called me up, and they was just like, bro. And I was like, I know.
Yeah, man. Now
you're welcome.
Since you mentioned Black Widow, right? So I told you, we had a whole conversation about it. I know I told you there was an idiot that I got into an argument with a little bit on Facebook. I don't do that often. When I see something stupid, I do make a comment. Somebody said that the Black Widow movie pretty much was